Hi, welcome to the Film Prospector, a meathead masquerading as an artist on a mission to locate and extract gold from the DVDs of films I've never seen before. 1990's Hired to Kill, not to be confused with 1990's Hard to Kill, is an action, espionage, fashion movie. It's directed by Greek cultish director Nico Mastorakis, who founded Omega Pictures and made a bunch of cheapish genre movies in the 80s and 90s. It stars Brian Thompson, the Hollywood hard man, more famous for his bad guys like Cobra's Night Slasher. He also just happened to be married to the director's daughter at the time. He's Frank Ryan, a man who hates morning wake-up calls. He's a mercenary for hire, and that's just what George Kennedy needs. The mission is, get into the Mediterranean country of Cyprus, which is currently ruled by the Iron Fist of Oliver Reed's Bartos. Meet up with some rebels, find and free José Ferrer, the locked-up head of the opposition. That should start the revolution, but of course this is not officially sanctioned.
Am I talking to one man or a company?
Well, if you're talking about the CIA, the answer is no. This is far beyond their scope.
We've let them run errands for us every once in a while, but I find them clumsy and anachronistic. Besides, our group has no political motives.
In that country, taking a dump's political.
You're probably right.
How will they get into Cyprus? Simple.
You are Cecil Thornton. You're a brilliant and highly successful fashion designer. Now, the Bartos regime is hungry for publicity. So you take 6 of your top models in your new collection, and you premiere it all in Cyprus. You charm the pants off the colonels. You connect with our inside contact, and you get our man.
This might be an issue for Frank, who clearly has some of his own.
Personally, I think it's the perfect plan.
Nothing is perfect when women are involved.
That's probably the worst chauvinistic drivel I've ever heard.
From Eve to Margaret Thatcher, you've managed to screw up history.
Although the big action doesn't happen till the final 25 minutes, the setup here is almost as fun. Frank's teamed up with Sheila, played by Barbara Niven. She's an ex who was with him on a mission which went wrong years ago. Together again now, they go recruit some badass ladies, each with their own particular set of skills.
Murder, blood, and paranoia are going to make fine company where you're going. Because, ladies, you're going to hell. My job, and I hate it, is to train you as a team. You've got to look good, move well, and kill quick. You're a bunch of amateurs with a few special skills. And I hope to God that when the time comes and I need those skills, you don't let me down.
Multiple training montages follow for fighting.
Stop dragging your ass, Sheila. Yeah, I love you too.
For modelling. For pretending to be a designer. For nostalgia fans of a certain age, all this 90s stuff is great. Visually, we got a bunch of smoke in places it shouldn't be. Lights, lens flare, some great camera movement later on. There's also those 1990s fashions, along with the music, which really nails down that period in time. To Cyprus we go as guests of Bartos, who wants to put on some fashion shows to whitewash his regime's reputation a little.
You see, Mr. Thornton, Cyprus is already wearing your fashions. And to think there are people who still think we are a backward country.
You can never be totally popular or totally right.
Less killings, more catwalks, and escalator walks, and lounging around in swimwear. And lurking in some caves. The costume budget here must have been almost as big as the explosives budget. Also fun, though a bit outdated, is the cattiness between the women, which pops up a few times.
Knock it off, Stevie.
I guess you can't have too many alpha ladies in one place without some competitiveness.
Look, you got the hots for Ryan, honey. You can have him.
Oh, not without references, hon. Tell me, how would you rate Ryan in the sack?
You know what I think? I think you're a frigid bitch who's probably never had an orgasm in her life.
Honey, you wouldn't know an orgasm if it landed in your face.
Ladies, you're behaving like trashy tarts in a hair salon.
Oliver Reed is in good form as Bartos. Apparently he was a nightmare to work with though for the whole shoot, due to his drunken behaviour. His arrogant, charismatic, repulsive personality transfers from actor to character.
I should be happy if you will have dinner with me tonight, maybe at 10 o'clock.
We'd love to, Mr. Bartos.
Bartos likes models, so isn't sure about the designer, so he gives Frank a test.
You find my Anna very beautiful.
Please forgive me, but my sensual tastes lie in other areas, so to speak.
He passes, and so does Bartos.
Michael, if you have anything to say to me, now is the time.
Louis! Take Mr. Thornton back to his hotel.
Turns out Bartos' girlfriend is the undercover agent they've been looking for.
What the hell are you doing risking your cover like this?
You're late. I can't sit around this country forever. And what the hell are you doing risking yours?
I had to be sure before I made my move.
And she leads them to the caves for a photo shoot. In getting rid of their regime guards, Sheila gets killed. Which Frank doesn't seem too bothered about.
You lost a friend, I'm sorry.
I lost a soldier, I can't afford that.
And the mercenary spirit again, eh?
That's what you're paying for, you're getting your money's worth.
On to the final fortress assault, as these things usually do. Some of this is decent, some is average. But story-wise it's important to note that almost all of it is done by the women. For all Frank's manliness during the training, here his role is to mostly dish out the orders.
Civvy, take care of the fireworks. Dahlia, you and Katrina take care of the sentries. Be silent, be quick.
He reminds them several times that they're looking for stealth, yet look who it is who gets spotted and has to go loud. There's plenty of shots of cool ladies doing badass things. There's plenty of impressive looking helicopter action as well, but unfortunately despite this being a Mark Wolf gig, and he's probably the most experienced helicopter stunt pilot there is, there was a crash while filming which killed stuntman Clint Carpenter. As fun as a lot of the setup and action is, that tragic accident is generally now what Hired to Kill is remembered for. That's when it's remembered at all. I found 5 out of 10 grams of gold in Hired to Kill. What's on screen is pretty good.
I like that. Who said this?
Apart from a trendy fashion show, it does mostly everything else by the book. There's a double cross or two late on, which gets Oliver Reed back in a helicopter to personally deal with things. The acting is patchy.
Hey, what did you expect? I'm a hired hand, that's all. There's nothing wrong with that.
Though you can see why in most of his bad guy roles, his main emotion is shouting. It's the women who are the main highlight here.
These clowns haven't seen any women for a while, they're gonna have one hell of a ball.
Proving that you can kill them with both your looks and your explosives. So a shout out to Barbara Niven, Michelle Moffat, Jordana Capra, Kendall Conrad, Kim Lonsdale, Jude Messiter and Penelope Reed Woods, who had careers of varying lengths after this film. Thanks for watching. Strike a pose and like and subscribe. Your mission is to join me next week when I'll be watching another film with Barbara Niven in.
This little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed at home. This little piggy had roast beef. This little piggy had none. And all the other piggies went to hell.